Okay, this is the practice section to graphing linear inequalities, and I'll get you started by doing number one. The rest of it's going to be on your own. Okay, just to make sure you're listening to the video, what I want you to do is I want you to write an A right next to graphing linear inequalities, right next to that line I put just right there. Okay, now number one. We have y is less than or equal to negative 8 over 3x minus 3. Okay? Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to graph it like it's y equals negative 8 over 3x minus 3. We're going to first plot B, the y-intercept, which is negative 3. So we're going to plot that point right there on the y-axis. The second step is to use the slope, to plot the second point. And our slope in this case is negative 8 over 3. The negative sign is right next to the fraction bar. You could put it in the numerator or the denominator. I like putting it with the numerator. Okay? Doesn't matter. Okay? So either this one or this way. Okay, now we're going to plot our second point. So we have to go to negative 3 on the y-axis, because that's our y-intercept. And we have to go down 8 and over 3, because that's our rise and run. But if I go down 8, I kind of go off the graph. Okay, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it in reverse, which is technically using this slope here. Okay, so I'm going to go up 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then my run is negative 3, so I'm going to go to the left 3. Still on the graph, so I got my second point. Okay, now remember, a slope that's negative goes down from left to right. So if I look at these 2 points and I'm going to draw a line through these 2 points, I got to make sure it's going to go down from left to right. Alright? So I got my 2 points, and before you draw the line, remember, before you draw the line, we have to determine what kind of line we're going to draw. Are we going to draw a dotted line or a solid line? Okay? So we have to look back to our inequality. Right here. It's less than or equal to, and when it's or equal to, whether it's greater than or equal to or less than or equal to, we're going to draw a solid line through the 2 points. What that means is our line is included in our collection of answers. There we go. And there's our line. Okay? The last step is to determine where we shade, because this is an inequality we have to shade. There's a whole bunch of answers, not just a part of our line. Okay, and we're going to choose any point not on the line. In this case, 0, 0 is not on our line, and I said in the notes that 0, 0 would be the best one to use. We're going to plug in 0, 0 into our inequality. Oops, well, I'll rewrite the inequality here. So 0 for y and 0 for x, and then simplify. 0 is less than or equal to negative 8/3 times 0 is 0, minus 3 is negative 3. Okay, is 0 less than or equal to negative 3? No, it's not. 0 is greater than negative 3. So since it's no, we're going to shade opposite the line of the point. So our point's right here. We have to shade away from our point. Okay, and that's the answer to our inequality. Good luck with this section. If you need help, please ask me.